More than ever, I wanna hold you in my arms. For now I close my eyes and hold you in my heart. Distance has made our love grow more and more, and the flower blooms in my heart. Family is the one that keeps us safe. Chosen birth or rainbow, all is love. You're the one who makes me feel at home. No matter where we are, in your heart, I'm only your heart. Family is the one that keeps us safe. Chosen birth or rainbow, all is love.
That is All Is Love, sung by people of all ages from across Australia and around the world. Earlier I spoke to Katie Noonan from her home on the Sunshine Coast, where she's currently in quarantine. Katie Noonan, congratulations on a beautiful performance from everyone involved. What was your reaction when you saw the final edit?
Oh, I actually burst into tears. It was just so special seeing all these families together from all across the country and, in fact, across the world, using the power of music to come together and just be with each other. I think more than ever we need music in our lives, and this project, I was a part of it last year, the ABC Classic Choir, just as a punter joining in, and I think it's just a beautiful idea. So I was thrilled and honoured and sort of overcome, really, because it's a very beautiful project. Yeah.
What do you think it means to those who sang online from home?
I think, man, it's been such a weird couple of years. We all know that. But I think a lot of us have felt quite alone and isolated. And even though social media is this amazing thing, it's sort of led to us being lonelier than ever. Whereas projects like this use the power of social media in a really positive way to realise our connection and our commonality. You know, we're all humans doing the best we can, and I absolutely believe that everyone that can talk can sing, and this project proves that. And it's just really special. I think most people felt that they were just a part of something bigger than themselves, and they were an integral part of it, which is, an integral part of the human experience, knowing that we're all in this together, sort of thing. Yeah.
There is a line in the song, "Family is the bond that keeps us safe." Family has been a constant during the pandemic for some, but not for everyone. Has the pandemic and the different lockdowns forced people to consider what constitutes family for them?
Exactly. So in the song, I say family is the bond that keeps us safe. Chosen birth or rainbow, all is love. So, some of us are lucky enough to have great relationships with our actual birth family. Some of us aren't. And a lot of my mates have had, particularly my mates in Melbourne, who've been in such tough lockdown times. A lot of my mates are single women and they've been on their own, which has been really, 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 really tough. And so I've always been grateful that, I do have a family. I've got children and a husband. In fact, we're all in quarantine at the moment. Joyfully, hopefully we'll be out by Christmas to see our family. But look, I think family is, it is the bond that keeps us safe, but it's whatever family is to you. It might be your rainbow family, your work family, your church family, whatever, all is love. And the main thing is just feeling safe with people that love you and support you. Yeah.
You mentioned you're in quarantine right now. How is it going? Because I've asked a few people this year about staying indoors for extended periods of time with their family, and quite often we say to our significant others, we'll be together for better or for worse. But did you expect you'd be together for lunch so often?
So this is my fourth quarantine. I've had to do 3 hotel quarantines. They are horrible because and you never know what room you're going to get. I had a room, two of them, I had a room with no windows. I mean, you could see out, but no fresh air. And that was, and you couldn't walk from one room to another. And it's a very strange experience. But, when it happened, I was like, hard enough. I'm not on Manus Island. I'm not in jail. This is, honestly, this is nothing. I'm a big girl. I can handle this. This time is amazing because we're at home on Gubbi Gubbi country and we're all in our own bedrooms. And so this is actually lovely. And my dog is very happy because everybody's home. But yeah, this year's just been the year of surrendering and accepting, and we are all going to get COVID. I think that's just the reality. I've always sort of thought that would be the case, like we all get the flu or the cold, but thankfully it seems we're transitioning away from the obsession with case numbers to a way to live with it in a way that's manageable. But, just for me as an example, I was identified as a close contact for a Good Samaritan Act. I pulled over, I followed a fella to let him know his taillights were broken. And it turns out he had COVID. And so I was identified as a positive case. So we all drove home as soon as we found out, isolated, got tested, etc. We're all fine. But it's, I was meant to do a gig last night. I was meant to be playing tonight and recording this week. So that's, the reality for small businesses and people who aren't on salaries is that this keeps on, causing pretty catastrophic economic, situations. And like, for example, last night, there would have been at least 10 people who lost work at that gig, crew, the sound guy, the lighting guy, blah, blah, blah. So that's tough. But, in the big scheme of things in Australia, we're so incredibly lucky.
You said you think we're all going to get COVID and highlighted that we're all going to be going through this period where we're in, we're out again and we're back in. Are you feeling optimistic about 2022?
To be totally honest, I'm a bit scared of being hopeful because I was very hopeful a lot of this year. And then I've just been studying the what's been happening in Europe. And when they started having all the numbers a few months ago, I was like, okay, well, this will be us in 6 months. And that's obviously starting to happen. So, we just got to roll with the punches and pivot as best we can. And I'm sick of the word pivot and I'm sick of the word resilience, and we're all sick of that stuff. But at the end of the day, if you've got a roof over your head and you can put food on the table, you're lucky, So you just got to focus on gratitude for what you do have rather than what you don't have, I think.
Just finally, what music are you listening to at the moment? What music is getting you through this quarantine period?
I'm just about to start the Get Back documentary. So that's a decent 7 or 8 hours, I think, the Beatles thing, which I'm really looking forward to. I have been, to be honest, I'm writing my new record. So I've sort of been working on my own stuff. But in terms of albums that I'm loving at the moment, it's usually always Aussie artists. I've been listening to Lior's new record. I've been listening to Parvin. She's a beautiful Indian-Australian artist from Melbourne. Who else? I've been listening to Melody Poole. I've been listening to Vika and Linda Bull's beautiful new record, Emma Donovan and the Putbacks, who's just unbelievably amazing. And I always return to the music of Uncle Archie Roach when I need to feel good. He's sort of a magic man. So I've been listening to his album, Let Love Rule, and also the 30th anniversary of Charcoal Lane. So, look, one positive of COVID is that all our festivals and all the arts things that we are doing are 100% Australian artists, which is what I think we should be most of the time anyway. But that's been another positive, seeing 100% Australian lineups and them being absolutely kick-ass and selling well, and people are realising how amazing the art we make here is. So that's another positive. Yeah.
Katie, we're looking forward to seeing you out of quarantine soon, hoping you and your family all stay healthy. Delightful to talk to you. Thanks for joining us, and happy Christmas.
Likewise, love to everybody for a peaceful, quiet and as sort of least stressful COVID as possible, and just, yeah, hopefully being together. Yeah, thanks for having me.